Alrighty, welcome on in to another Final Fantasy XIV Roll Quest video. This one is Healers. We're going to finish off the Healers 98 to 100 quest line. And we'll talk to Loshkana. Apparently we're getting piety. Because, of course, our healers are not pious enough as it is. Chaos Fire, I'm glad you're here. I'm on the cusp of breakthrough in our search. Or I'd like to think, though. So, this won't come as a surprise, but Eloret and Kokonoha went back into hiding after the Bronze Lake incidents. With all their grandstanding, I wasn't expecting them to lay low for so long, but I doubt they'll keep it that way. Fortunately, we have prior experience to guide us. Until now, our culprits have traveled all over Vilbrand, but they don't appear to be retracing their steps. I hear Costa's soul attracts many visitors, so it seems a likely target. They say it's owned by an entrepreneur by Gegaruju. And perhaps we can ask if he spied anything out of the ordinary. Nah, he's a pretty lazy dude. We probably want to ask his catgirl assistants. But apparently we're on the Costa del Sol. Costa del Sol is a party village. Well, it's not. The guy in charge is this lazy Lala with I think it's 3 or 4 cat girls that attend to his every need. Which is why I said he's a lazy turd and just ask his cat girls. His cat girl assistants, they do more than him. It's off to Costa del Sol. Oops, I went to the wrong place. I wasn't even looking where I was heading because I thought this only had Costa del Sol. I'm kind of like, hey, we'll just TP there. It's easier for me. What picturesque scenery. I hadn't expected Costa del Sol to be so grand. What do you mean? It's just like right here. Just this little bit here. From what I gather, Gegaruju should be just up ahead. I suppose you're already acquainted with him. Yeah, I told you, he was a lazy turd. We should just ask his catgirl assistants. For better or for worse, yes. That's not very encouraging. As long as you're on good enough terms, I'm sure we'll be fine. In any case, let's be on our way. See, look. He's got well, he's only got 2 catgirl assistants here right now, so. Well, well, if it isn't our favorite intrepid adventure, what brings you to my abode? Hey, listen, turd. We're just looking for someone that's making trouble. Why, yes, I did spy a lovely specimen of her here. Alas, I was so entranced by her feminine wiles I can't recall any such entourage of a Lala felon man or mammoths. It looks like he like a little kid that draws a mustache on and stuff like that. That's what he reminds me of. Would that I never drank that wine she so gracefully gifted me. A single sip, and I saw oh so many stars. I thought them wonderful in those first blissful moments. She drugged him. Wait a minute. You drank the wine and you started seeing naked men. Partook of the drinks amongst my retinue of kittens. Yet as the rush of the stars subsided, I found myself blocked by of unfamiliar faces instead. So I presume the wine caught me up faster than I had anticipated. But time passed and the unknown faces stubbornly remained. Dashed across the shore in terror. In the midst of the mayhem, I could hear her, the wine-wielding beauty, maniacally laughing in the distance with some other chap. For those cackles were the last thing I ever heard. Which is precisely why I found it appropriate to slap the sense back into him. Oh, wise cat. Judging by the way Master Gigaruju was darting around at the time, I suspected he'd been in his cups. Drank the whole bloody bottle, too. So if you wish to investigate the wine itself, I'm afraid that won't be possible. Can you blame me? Questionability of her wine aside, the woman was immaculate. A sight for sore eyes. Any gentleman of taste would have fallen for her tricks. Listen, you fall for anyone with a pair of... Yeah, we'll go that far. Though we may lack the drink in question, we received reports of mammoths roaming Raincatcher Gully not long after the incident. If you intend to investigate this further, you'd certainly be doing us a favor. Any news of wayward mammoths is promising to us. We'll give the gully a look and rely on whatever we find. We'll relay to you whatever we find. Godspeed out there. Our next destination is clear. Before we depart, Caspar, may I have a word? Sure. See you guys later. I'm on the job. Thanks, Wise Cat. You stupid drunk Lalafell. Based on Gigaruju's account, it's safe to say Ellert's discovered a new poison. While similar to the hallucinatory toxin she used at Bronze Lake, it strikes terror into the hearts of its victim instead. I have a bad feeling about this. She's gaining proficiency in the heart sting at an alarming rate, so we must tread carefully when next we cross paths with her. As for the mammoths, Kokonoha doesn't seem to be the type to send them wandering around aimlessly. That's why I think they're bound to have some clues on them. If we can track those mammoths down in Raincatcher Gully, we may be able to discern what those two are planning next. Okay, we'll go beat up some mammoths. I'm on it. Oh, Raincatcher's on the other side, isn't it? Yep. This is always an interesting area to do fates in. See, we're going to gotta go all the way over here by Brayflocks. That's Brayflocks right there. Is this the Toad Fate or is this the... No, it's Boss Fate. It's not a Toad, that one's the... Yeah, the Corel. Hello, mammoths. Have you heard of Glare 4? No? Whoops. Well, how about Glare 3? Here, let me give myself a regen. Aha. Try to light me on fire. Phew, I think we've cleared out the mammoths. How fared your hunt? Here you go. I beat a bunch of them up and they left this behind. So they've been keeping a record of the island's rivers? Oddly enough, the mammoths I came across were patrolling the river as well. Now that they've tested their poisons on Bronze Lake Springs, do they mean to take to the rivers next? Uh-oh. Gorge, takes a shower and, gas fire, watch out! My, that dart was laced with a potent numbing toxin. But nothing bruises our favorite fairy apple, it seems. You never cease to amaze and annoy me in equal measure. Hey, cutie, you're supposed to join my harem. Stop doing bad things. She's likely to have the same manner of immunity as I. The village was positively brimming with poisonous flora and fauna, after all. I have a request for you, my dears. Would you please give up your little trinket, pretty please? I only wish to revel in the fruit of my devilry, yet you continue to spoil my every attempt. And trust me, I despise our conflict as much as you do. Well, then just stop. Indeed, do you think we enjoy watching our finest mammoths suffer at your hands? Enough. If you truly wanted to end this, you'll hand over the Hardstein. The Scorpion's gifts were not meant for a petulant, childish criminal like you. Fine then. No more Miss Nice Ellered. But answer me this. Who had my antiques killed, Who? No one, I remind you. So why must you refuse me? Why must the world refuse me? Look, just give it to us. We'll help find a nice cell to put you in, and we'll all be good. Our blighted society had never looked fondly upon my love of mischief. For years I despaired, until my unbound family and its leader granted me the greatest gift of all, love and understanding. It's not a good group to be a part of. So long as I remain unbound, I care not what that wretched masses think. I shall play my tricks as my heart desires, and all who stand in defiance will know my wrath. That includes you, my dears. My next scheme will finally plunge this island into chaos I so desperately crave, and will stop at nothing to see it realized. See you later! Would you stop throwing bombs at us? Dude, he's worse than Hildebrand. Lakshwana, do you need some, Isuna? Sorry to worry, Casfire. Feeling much better now. I'm ashamed I didn't see the mammoths present quickly enough. I'm glad you came out of the ambush unscathed. That aside, I wish they didn't use such putrid smoke to make their exits. I don't know if my nose or my stomach can take any more of those awful bombs. With Ellerat and Kokonova gone, I doubt we'll be able to find much else here. Let's return to Costa del Sol and inform them of the latest. Okay. I loved Wisecat's response. Well, I thought he had drank too much, so I smacked him around a little. Like, Wisecat's always been a very interesting character every time we've had to interact with him, but that's probably some of the best interactions we've had with him. I figured he was drunk, so I smacked him around a little, brought him back to his senses. Shall we report to Gegaruju? Probably rather go to Wisecat instead. Yo, praise. I need more wine. Uh-oh, they're back. Back already? How fortuitous, or ominous, or both even. All right, what'd you find out? I take it for you. I take it you found those wayward mammoths. Yeah, we beat the crap out of them. Surveying Vilbrun's waterways, are they? After the recent poisoning in Camp Brunswick, we had reason to believe the culprits were planning to make Vilbrun's River their next target. So the culprits are one and the same, then. I had my suspicions since I caught wind of the incident at Warm Wine Springs. Regardless, this bodes ill. We may not know which of these rivers they'll strike until it's too late. Well, I shall not stand any more preposterous poisonings. It would be prudent to inform the maelstrom of these potential horrors. The one who poisoned you. Her name is Alaret. She stole something precious from my village, and I must recover it, no matter the cost. If you learn anything about her whereabouts or her plans in the coming days, anything at all, I'd like to hear about it as well. Hell's bent on finding her, eh? A brave one you are. Oh, I couldn't possibly deprive a lovely lady of information she requires. Worry not, for my servants shall sally forth in your general direction the moment they hear of Elaret's newest misdeeds. Excuse me? Thank you. That'd be much appreciated. But please stop hitting on me. It's going to be an uphill battle, but we can't afford to let Elaret and Kokonoa elude us any further. Come, Cassfire, it's back to Limsa Laminsa with us. Ugh. Whee! Oops, too far. I'm going to Limsa. You want to come? There's 40 bucks. Get me there quick. Very surprised it's not very busy there, but like a lot of people are probably doing a lot of the Dawn Trail stuff. Thank you as always for your support, Castfire. Gegaruju was interesting to say the least. I'm glad we obtained the information we needed. I don't know why I allowed Elaret to say her piece. I should have swallowed my pain and taken up my spear. Could have apprehended her right there and then, and yet... Yeah, we just need to figure out why she wanted to do it anyway. There's no room for mistakes. The longer Elaret lurks in the shadow, the greater the threat becomes. Countless lives are at risk. The next time we find her, we'll end her tricks once and for all. For now, I'll remain here and await news from Costa del Sol. Ow. Move around. It's down too long. Hello there, Casefarer. I've been on the lookout for many from Costa del Sol, but nothing yet. Perhaps we should travel there ourselves, just in case. Mr. Casefarer, Mistress Lascona? Oh. Forgive me the sudden entrance. Wait a minute. He doesn't like Lalafell women. But I bring a message from Master Gegaruju. Your quarry has been sighted in Easter Lanosia. Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't leave early. Thank you for bringing word. Where in Eastern Lanosia were they last seen? Master Wisecat, but recently received a report from Mistress Braveflox, a trusted associate of his. Yeah, Braveflox is crazy. We're told a number of inn breakers with fighty tools and tinker dolls infiltrated her long stop. We're going to Brayflock's long stop? Sorry. We have little doubt the Inbreakers and Tinker Dolls she speaks of are Elleret and her troop. I see, then we best find this Brayflox, and soon. Indeed, you'll likely find her by the entrance to her long stop in Raincatcher Gully. My master and his associates wish you good hunting. Usually he doesn't go for Lalafell women. It's very interesting. He prefers the cat girls. But anything with a pair of... I mean, we'll continue on. We should get a first-hand account from Brayflox. As well, perhaps she'll have more to tell. Let's be off, Chaosfire. Yeah, well, I ain't going to freaking Del Sol. I'm going to Wineport. It's closer. Like I said, Wineport is closer to Brayflox. I didn't know Brayflox was a girl. I always thought Brayflox was a guy. But I mean, they wear the goblin outfit and it's not easy to tell. So, this is Brayflox. I told she reminded me of a moblin. I got a bit of a scolding for that. Not mobbies, she said. Cobbies. Yes, the goblins on over here. We have goblins, you have moblins. About the same crap, though. Yes, gobbies. And gobbies require... Yes, gobbies. And gobbies require hand lending to backstrike at Inbreakers. Inbreakers bring big flock of Tinker Dolls to search for Water Gush. Water Gush, does Elleret mean to poison the island's water source? This must be why they were researching the rivers. The toxins are strong enough. Anyone or anything that draws near the water would grow childishly ill. All of Vilbrand would fall into disarray. Poison makes no good for Gobby Flock. No good for Vilbrand. Narrow hearts in need of many punishings. This goes far beyond trickery. We must end Elleret's ambition, here and now. I doubt she'll come quietly. She has the heart sting at her disposal. But with your aid, Chaosfire, I know we can take it back. As soon as you're ready, we'll storm the long stop. Alright. Well, this is it. Ready to storm the long stop, Chaosfire? Heck yeah! She changed her clothes. Of course I noticed that. I don't even... It's like, hey, what are you guys doing? Oh, wow, she changed her outfit. There they are. I knew bringing those bits and bobs for battle was a good idea. If you are after such manner of surrender with heartfelt embraces and handing over magic heirlooms, you've come to the wrong long stop, my dear. What is up with that look? Oh. You monster, you plan Plan to poison every waterway in Vilbrand, don't you? Like, I like her pants, but I just never really liked that top. But of course, the trick is to let the poison stew for a few bells. With a healthy helping of those those tantalizing toxins and a dollop of advanced alchemical process, poof! This eyesore of an island will get a taste of my finest work yet. My latest masterpiece neither dissipates nor evaporates, and no amount of inherent immunity can save you from its influence. It may be safe to touch, but one little sip will have you begging for mercy. That's no jest, by the way. I won't be describing what manners of havoc the experimental doses wreaked on me, but I will look forward to seeing how it affects the general populace. She tested it on him. That's funny. Ah yes, the residents of Limsa Limensa. Its adorable little hamlets rely on this water. So very many people, blissfully unaware of what's to come. And every single one of those wretches will be at the mercy of our malice. Every single one! If she unleashes those toxins into the waterways, it's going to end up far worse than Bronze Lake. Playtime's over, Elleret. The only wretches I see are the two of you. Playtime's over, Elleret. Your precious scorpion once hunted prey with these poisons, yes. Perhaps I should learn from his example and revel in the thrill of the chase. I suspect that's my cue to back away. I'd rather watch the chaos unfold from a safe distance. I'm a lover, not a fighter, okay, ladies? These venomous gifts keep on giving. My very ether is infused with their essence. So now, my dears. Unbound. Elleret. Venomheart. She's either a scholar or a summoner. It's time I hunt you for a change. But since she hasn't brought out either Eos or Carby, I don't know what she is. Yeah, she still doesn't have her, God, that's better. Really better do this. Focus target. Why are you pointing that towards me? Like, we're weary of your tenacity. Manage to your positions. For the love of... Pull yourself together, Ellerit. Listen here, chicken butt. You don't need no side commentary. Catch me if you can. Yeah, I already figured that one out. All three little shites. Dude, you got me killed. He was doing everything he was supposed to, and then the... Yeah, we already seen the cutscene. We don't need to see it again. Just go straight into the fight. First things first, I have to do... Focus target here. I mean, she's just a dragoon, so she won't have mitts. Watch one of the Lille. Could have gone forward so much sooner. Okay. There. It's down there. It's up there. It's down here. It took you that long to figure it out? Like, I had it done within seconds. You are not a tank. Don't take tank busters. Desperate times, as they say, I'll summon the defective mammoths. You're rotten to the core. Why do you persist? Me? You're the one causing havoc, lady. Oh, there we go. Enough, Elleret. We must escape while we still can. A smoke bomb. Quickly! Ugh, fine. Have it your way. Wait. That's a goblin maid. It's a gobby bomb. No. You'll rule this day. You made enemies with the unbound. She's left quite the mess behind her. Nothing the Heartsing can't detoxify, though. Let's hurry and clean away the poison. There you are, Chaosfire. Came running over once we heard the explosion, but I'm pleased to see you're none the worse for wear. Yeah, Elleret went flying with Kokonoha. Elleret and Kokonoha picked up the wrong explosive. We should consider ourselves fortunate. Goblin bombs resemble unbound smoke bombs. Psh, gobby bombs and friendly faces win the day. Inbreakers go fly skyward. We've made our rounds of the long stop as well. The enemy mammoths patrolling the place have all gone lifeless. Your treasure is safe, I trust. Yes, thanks to Chaosfire's support. Very good. Should those troublemakers survive the impeding fall, they won't pose the same threat without it. If they do happen to show their sorry faces around here again, I've notified the Yellow Jackets to be on the lookout for them. They send their regards and their deepest gratitude, of course. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good to see you again. The Heartsting is safe again. Thank you for everything, Chaosfire. And thank you too, Brayflox. We might not have found Elleret and Kokonoha without you. Brayflox happy gives. Hand lending. Important for all good gobbies to offer hand lending to fellow gobby friends. It's an honor to be counted among your gobby friends. Now, I am eager to get the Heartsting back to Tyrell. I'd like to say my goodbyes to everyone first, if that's all right. Icelam and Zurich deserve to know how everything transpired in the end. For one thing, shall we make our way to Elport? Yeah, sounds like good. They're a good bunch of guys. It's going to teleport me in right next to the wall, because that's what it always does. I never get teleported on the non-wall side. See? Always. Right up against the wall. I think they freaking hate me in this game. Well met, you two. How fares the hunt for Elleret? We sent her flying and got our heartsting back. Sent them flying, did you? Now those are what I call good tidings. To think they'd confused a goblin explosive for their own smoke bomb. Haha, serves them right, I say. With Miss Loxwana heirloom returned, we can breathe a collective sigh of relief. I, for one, am pleased that there will be no more risk of poisoning elixirs. I wouldn't have wished those hiccups on my worst enemy. By the way, Miss Loxwana, I knew you traveled to get here, but I didn't realize you hailed from Tyrol. That's quite a voyage. Will you be heading home soon? Yes, that's right. Vilbren is a fascinating place, but my village is probably worried sick about me, and the Heartsting too, of course. Though your time here was short, you'll be sorely missed. We still have much to learn, but one day perhaps we might find our way to Tyrol as well. Well, that would be wonderful, and when you do, I look forward to hearing all about your adventures. And maybe put some clothes on ahead of time, Myselm. And you, we had a feeling you were nowhere in the adventure. Imagine our surprise when we learned you were the savior of the realm itself. One of our yellow jacket acquaintances boasted about meeting the Warrior of Light while investigating the serial poisonings. That's when it dawned on us. She sends her regards, by the way. We've moms to go before we reach your lofty heights, but God's willing, we'll try to rise to the challenge. Indeed, you've given me much to aspire to as a fellow healer, and I shall do my utmost to follow your shining example. Thanks, dudes. Be well, you two, and may we meet again on distant shores. Oh, thank you both for your help. I'll never forget it. It's time I returned to Tulial. It would mean the world to me if you'd come too, Casfire. I wouldn't want to report success to Nipping without you. Got it. Gosh, that Rogadin. I don't know what that move is. That emote is, but man. On the Rogadins. Look, Princess Peach grew up. Because the last time I saw Princess Peach, she was much smaller. But the otter and heart of the party are quite different. So, it's probably a different one. Lakshana and Casfire as well. Combined presence here can only mean one thing. Casfire and I have brought the heartstring home. So you have. I regret that I could not assist you, but I am relieved that all is well. Words cannot express my gratitude to you both. Hey, anytime, buddy. Taking back the heartstring was no easy task. I learned a great deal on my journey to Eorzea. One of the Unbound, a man named called Kokonoa, possessed an inherent immunity to poison, built up by years of regular ingesting small amounts. Rather than relying solely on the scorpion's gift to detoxify us, perhaps we might learn from those traditions and build up stronger immunity of our own. It would be prudent to prepare ourselves in case something like this ever happens again. If we're to continue living among the deadly, perhaps it's time we found new ways to overcome the challenges we face. Throughout my life in the village, I thought I knew everything there was to know about the Heartstein. Now I understand that the Scorpion's gift can easily become a curse in the wrong hands. Its power can poison a single water source, threaten countless lives on a whim. At the same time, its detoxifying powers can save just as many. I begin to wonder, could the Heartstein provide succor outside our village? Should it? Or will the risk prove too great? Excellent questions, all. Knowing what the Heartstein is capable of outside our borders, we must consider this carefully for the future of our people. I'm certain your father will wish to speak more of this upon return. As you can see, our community has much to consider if we're to keep thriving, but for the moment I'm simply glad the Heartstein is back in Tyrol. I can't thank you enough for your help. Until I met you, I never hunted alongside a healer, but knowing I had your support filled me with courage. Yours is a heartening presence, one I'm going to miss dearly. You have my gratitude and my trust, Caspar, now and forever. But as much as I'd like to, I won't keep you any longer. Nepean and I have a long trek home. I wish you all the best, and I know we'll meet again someday. Healer role quest complete. And that is our healer role quest. One more role quest down. Got 2 more to go, and with this at this point, but yeah. But thanks everyone for coming along for these. They've been pretty good. I kind of like the stories and like how they've kind of turned out. But yeah, like what they learn from them and all the different cool stuff that you pick up. But I'm lost in thought now. But thanks for coming along. Don't forget to do the YouTubes, like, comment, subscribe, let me know how I'm doing, and we'll see you next time.